excursion that he went on is done.
Life's full of surprises. Some you plan for, some you don't. Either way, they keep things interesting.
We are taking him to the airport in Atlanta. Ethan is with me because we were finally going to stop at Target on the way back home because there's no Target where we live.
You go to Atlanta just to go to Target.
Exactly. And we are taking him to the airport to go to a place that I can't say until later because we're not supposed to talk about it, but he's going somewhere pretty cool. He doesn't even know why he's going.
I do know I'm going to North Carolina.
Yes. So if you know it's in North Carolina, then you put two and two together. So that's where we're going, and we're on a little adventure.
Leaving for something new is always a mix of excitement and hesitation. There's a list a mile long, things to fix, things to finish, but sometimes you have to set it all down and just go. Because life's surprises don't wait for your schedule. They show up unannounced, shake things up, and remind you that motion, even messy motion, is what keeps you alive.
We are at Miss Sears Apple Orchard in LJ, and Devin is currently on a flight out to North Carolina for some things that he cannot talk about right now. But Ethan and I decided that we are going to drive up here and get some fresh apples. So, enjoy. Okay, I know we don't come to Miss Sears Apple Orchard for a peach pie, but he got an apple pie and I got a peach pie, and they are absolutely delicious. We're gonna run this stuff to the car, and then we're gonna come back up and go over to the apple orchard and see what's available.
2 days later.
We are heading to the airport in Atlanta to pick up Devin because his little excursion that he went on is done. So now we're traveling, so he's eating 2 hours to get him. It's not like in Salt Lake where it's just 20 minutes, 30 minutes down the road to the airport. 2 hours to go get him. So we'll go do that and then come home. But first we'll go out to eat. I think I want to go to Marietta to finally go to Target because we have not been to Target in about 2 months. So I just want to go to Target. Got him. He's home. He's now back in the back seat, not riding shotgun.
I got one of these.
And that will tell you where he was. So yep, a lot of cool things happening soon, and we'll keep you updated on that though. But right now, Ethan and I are starving. He is too, and we're gonna go find something to eat. But Mr. Youngblood is home. Outside trying to get the house pressure washed so we can get things cleaned up, like the window. We're gonna redo the window, redo all the foundation right there, make a cute little garden. But right now he has a cute little tiny itty bitty pressure washer that's actually doing the job. And then later on we'll get a really good decent one. So that's what we're working on today.
Keeping things clean isn't just about the space. It's about the mind. A clear day, a clear head.
We've got the trailer. We've got 2 different ideas we could do with the trailer. One you really want to do.
2 I really want to do.
Okay. Explain.
I want to do the drinks. Because the drinks can't work out. I want to do our pirate stuff / dog stuff. So I just really think that would go great. I really think a dog thing would go great too. Nobody has it yet.
So the problem is, the biggest problem that most people don't know is when you leave a big city like Salt Lake, there are obviously millions of people. And we left millions of people, because in Utah, the majority of the people live in a condensed area. They're all, like majority of the people live in Utah live in either Salt Lake, the Provo area, or St. George. And then it's kind of sparse the rest of the state. So majority of the millions of people that live in Utah are there.
You think about it, the way we know how people live, Utah's not a big state.
No, it's not really, not a big state. But the thing is with Utah is you can put together, and this is one thing we've learned back when I've had to relearn. It's been 25 years since we've lived in this town. I grew up in this town, actually, where we're driving. I grew up here. There's only 33,000 people here. Compared to where we live.
33,000 people in Daybreak.
Yeah, right. And so, what Shannon wants to do is, we realize that the farmers markets are not as big. You can make money, but you have to have the right items and the right product. That's the issue. So the Pioneers Home thing can work, and we haven't really pushed it that much because part of it is we don't have the product yet because we literally just got here, and we're trying to get the house finished and build a business at the same time.
Yeah.
But then Shannon had the brainy idea of creating this drink truck to kind of mimic
Swig.
the drink places of Utah.
Yeah.
Because you don't have them here.
Not at all.
I mean, we got...
Nobody knows what a dirty soda is.
Yeah,
They have no clue.
Yeah. And,
I asked my job today. Actually, I asked my job today.
okay.
I said, "Do you guys know what a dirty soda is?" And they were like,
What?
"No." They looked at me like I was
Crazy.
until I started explaining the idea, not my idea, but how the drinks work. And this lady's like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to try that." You don't know about
Well, it's because
it. Like, really?
it's a Western thing.
It really is, and so good.
I mean,
told her
they
it's
just recently
diabetes in a cup.
they just recently got like cookies out here, the crumble cookies and things like that. There is no other competition.
They have no clue. I think I don't know.
Yeah. So we gotta get the trailer built out. I'm gonna start on that probably a little bit next week, grinding things, clearing things, getting it ready to do the major build. We gotta submit things down to the state and the county for approval. Yeah.
So close to making yours.
They'll approve it. I mean, so we had one little issue with the state, and this is the only thing to hold up with the state that they said so far. I asked them, they said, we need an ice machine. I'm like, no, we can just buy ice. He goes, I'll have to look at the law on that one. So I looked at the law, and the law says I can actually buy ice as planned because what he wants us to do is have an ice maker in the truck, which means we have to carry more water. And if we have to carry more water, the way the law is, you have to have 1/3 more drainage container than you do actual water container. And then by doing that, you'll never overflow your drainage, right? But we're not even going to really even need that. Now, I have to put in, no matter what, it is state law, you have to have a 3-basin sink. I'm putting in a 3-basin sink. I don't want to, but I will, because the reality is, what we're going to do, we'll just have to have a place to wash the dishes. We're not going to have any dishes. The type of setup we're putting in is self-contained. It is simple and it's easy. But we'll see.
Good morning, y'all. We are headed down to downtown Rome on Broad Street to go to Fiddle Fest to see what that's all about. Because everybody's like, "Oh, you should go check it out. Their cookies would do really good there." Unfortunately, we don't have any more booth space available, but we'll see. And I won't be able to make my cookies that fast anyway. But we're gonna find out for next year and see what it's all about.
It's funny how you can live somewhere and still not know everything that happens around you. Stepping back into local life, the fairs, the markets, the people, it's a reminder that community isn't lost. It just waits for you to show up again.
Now I have a project. Since I got the pressure washer out, I need to get the trailer clean and start working on that because that's a major money-making project. So let me get that going.
This old horse trailer is getting a second life, a farm stand on wheels. It's more than a side hustle, it's a purpose, a way to bring healthy, homegrown food back to the community. Every screw, every coat of paint, every little fix brings it closer to something real, something that feeds people the right way, not just with food, but with connection.
All right, she is all clean. All clean. Doesn't look clean, but it's clean. It's all pressure washed. Everything's done. You just spray off the outside one more time, but all clean. This panel gets taken out. I'm actually gonna bring it down to about right here and go all the way this way, over and up, and that becomes a door that opens up. That's gonna go up. So that's an opening where people can buy things. I'll have probably this whole wall here will be all shelves. Just gotta get it figured out. Gonna have to put new floor in, no problem, new floor. Some cabinets over there. I'm debating on whether I wanna keep the door up there or not. I don't know yet. Just overall, I mean, it's not bad. It's a decent little trailer. It's gonna make a nice little store. I'm now officially in demo mode. I gotta demo this thing today, get this thing cut out, get things taken care of. In that process, I got him cleaning up backyard, chopping limbs. He's gonna try to get through some of this bamboo, get it cleared out so we can actually have a bigger backyard. The goal for today is get this off, get this cut down to where it needs to be. So get this panel off, cut this down where it needs to be, all the way over, cut it out. Then get all the metal, like all those uprights gotta be gone, and this gone today. So, and then take out this floor and potentially that part of the floor.
Building a business from nothing takes more than plans and paint. It takes time, late nights, and a kind of stubborn hope that says, this will work. There's no shortcut, no secret, just elbow grease, patience, and showing up day after day. It's not glamorous, but it's the kind of work that builds more than a business. It builds character. Finding the right place to settle isn't just about acres or price. It's about the feeling when you stand there, that quiet sense of this could be home.
Still looking for property. Trying to get Shannon to come back in here to look at this one. This one's on a slope. As I stand, it slopes down that way. The road's right up there. Road's right up there. And we're just trying to figure it out because piece of property we really wanted, it sold, sadly. So we just gotta figure this out. I drug Shannon out of the house today. She did not want to come look at land, but I'm forcing her to come look at land. She says she doesn't like getting her feet wet. She doesn't want to be wet. She just didn't want to go out today is what it came down to. But we have to buy property. We have to find the right property.
Days like this remind you why the work matters. The surprises, the mess, the effort, all of it's connected. You chase the dream, you fix what's broken, and you keep moving forward. Because somewhere between the planning and the doing, life's actually happening.